what I'm looking for is additional functionality within Box.net. We are using Box.net as a general contractor and managing the flow of updated uh, drawings, so updated documents that are coming out, updated construction documents. Um, Basic outline of how it usually works is that we get issued documents. So what happens is we have original issued. So test sheet 1, test sheet 2, and test sheet 3. Okay, and that's all fine and dandy. However, what happens is owners make changes constantly. So what we have to do is release addenda. So we're going to get addenda 1, and that's going to change test sheet 1 and test sheet 3. And addenda 2 is going to have test sheet 1 and test sheet 2. So what the issue is that construction teams are always looking for the most current documents. And as we move to tablet PCs and other ways to view electronic files, it becomes increasingly more important to have a single accurate location for these electronic files. What I'm proposing here is that we have a current drawings folder. So what we have in that folder is only the most current documents that have been issued. And I'm not sure about the exact interface that we can do here, but obviously when the first sheets were uploaded, it would look like this. We have test sheet 1, 2, and 3 in the current drawings folder. And we click on those, and their version history was 0 for all of them. However, when going back for our issued documents, what we do here is I guess we'd be copying to the current documents folder. So copying, yes, we're going to overwrite all of them. So going back to the original, this current drawings folder. Test sheet 1 and 3 should have revision history of 1. So test sheet 1, test sheet 2 has a revision history of 0, and test sheet 3 has a revision history of 1, which is exactly what we would be expecting. Now for addenda 2, we want to copy that also to the current drawings now, because that's the one that came out. We're copying, yes, and we want to overwrite. So what we're going to have is different versions for each of them. I'll do a refresh on this screen. And test sheet 1 will be on revision 2 at this point, because it was 0 was the original release, and addendum 1 and 2 both had that, whereas test sheets 2 and 3 will have revision history 1. Now, I want that to be done automatically. When our architects and design teams release drawings, they like to keep them per the addenda. So what we want to do is say, anytime anyone puts anything in the addenda folder, we want it to tie back to the current drawings folder. So some kind of an interface that we can do is a dual window setup where we just kind of drag a line. Imagine that we're dragging a line, you maybe right click and there's something linked to this folder, but that's a similar terminology, but we want to tie updates back to this folder. So check updates. Or tie revisions to this folder. So anytime we upload a file into the addenda folder, it's going to check back in the current drawings, and it's going to copy everything in there if it's new. And that's going to happen every time we upload to Addenda. It gets tedious to do that, and it seems like a very small functionality change that would greatly increase the usability of Box.net for our construction teams. Thanks for your time.